incredible ZVZ these guys are so evenly matched, is just one step closer to getting out of this group, because then you have to beat the defending champion Classic. Spread the word about this tournament, guys. This is going to be an incredible finish to this group. It's been a long day of matches, actually. I mean, it's 10:30 at night here in Korea.
Wow.
Fatigue is definitely going to be playing a factor. We've seen so many late game games tonight, so look at Rogue. He looks tired. HyuN's got to be exhausted after that game where he tried to stay in it, tried to win this.
Well, think about this as well. They're going to play Classic after this.
Yeah.
They're going to be so tired.
All right, guys, let's go into this. The final match in this losers match with Zerg versus Zerg. Going into Echo right here, right now.
Push it, push it, push it, push it.
To the top left in red, it's HyuN. And one of the underdogs in this group, but again, comes well prepared.
We'll see what he can do this time. He really got caught out last time. He just didn't play the map, perhaps. And down here in the bottom right, we do have Rogue taking it late game, showing us the Broodlord Infestor style once again. A beautiful thing. If he's allowed to get there, and he certainly was.
Ooh, okay. I always do that, man. I always watch the minerals, and if it goes high, I'm like, oh.
Good turnout for 10:30 at night.
Yeah, it's crazy, actually.
TY still with his fangirls. It's a great thing.
KT Rolster fangirls are the most hardcore, by the way. If there was ever any doubt. After I posted that picture of the girl fanning Flash quite literally.
Oh, yeah.
She was not the only one, but the only one I captured in that moment.
That was so funny.
They are the most hardcore of fans here in Korea.
Yeah, it's cool. I do like it. It's a cool thing.
These guys are idols. This is just, you know, it's just what this sport is here in Korea. It's a sport. It's a national sport. It's nationally known.
It's national.
There's not just something that's like, there's kids playing a computer game again. No, this is Starcraft.
Well, here we go. A little bit of a different build this time around. HyuN taking that hatch first against the pull first of Rogue. Things kind of switched around a little bit. Not too much of a big deal, though. It's really the gas timings beyond this and how aggressive each player is going to be. I want to see gas this at least from one of them.
It's not going to be Rogue.
Damn it. None of them. Neither decide to do it. It's a shame. It's an old style. I think we saw it once the other day, though. I think it might have been happening in Prime vs. MVP or something.
Sure, yeah, we did see it.
It's like Lasira versus Boom Boom.
Yeah, in the ace match, I think.
Yeah. Brings back good memories of time long ago. Maybe a year ago now.
Well, Moonglade, this is it. These two players, let's talk about what happens to who loses, man. They go out. If it's HyuN, who loses, the next time you'll see him in competitive StarCraft 2 in Korea is going to be at the qualifiers for next year's Star, which hasn't even been confirmed yet.
Yeah, that's true. OGSL.
Is this true?
Yeah, I mean, it's a long way away.
So, I mean, this might be, like, for either of these players, Rogue is seeing some play still in Pro League, but he's not doing well. His team's not doing well. Jin is having one of their worst seasons ever. Definitely having their worst round this season. But think about what this means for these players. This might be like their last run for Heart of the Swarm. It's like maybe after this, like if HyuN loses, it's probably time to install the beta, right? Not even kidding, man. Unless he's got plans to go to another one of these international tournaments, there's very few left. I don't think he has enough points to go to BlizzCon.
You never know. You might see him at a DreamHack or IEM. Like he's definitely. I'm sure he'll find somewhere to go soon. There's
one more of each of those tournaments left this year, I believe, right?
Oh, that drone denying.
That was tight.
That's awesome. That was really well done.
So, Baneling Nest coming up again stylistically for HyuN in the main base. Rogue Net the natural.
Yeah, so keep sticking to it. Let's see how they want to play it this time around. Only one drone on gas for HyuN, so he is kind of powering.
What we've seen from Rogue in both games already is a big swell of Lings here with a lair every time. Whereas HyuN makes 2 defensive Banelings at home as soon as his Baneling Nest is done and just plays defensively, gets a third base up. Let's see if this just continues to be game after game the same thing here. Absolutely possible.
Big scout.
Good drone block here at the ramp.
Yeah, this is important.
We're starting to see more of this. We saw that actually in that same Boom Boom series with Lucira doing that.
It's such an easy denial of scouting, and it creates so much confusion or like uncertainty. It's like, what are you hiding, if anything? It's great work there. And same build yet again from Rogue.
But this time he makes 4 drones instead of making a swell of lings, which I kind of like.
Yeah, it means he's going to be even more mutas out and ready. It's going to give him that stronger early mid sort of game here.
Sure, and he hasn't really found much damage with his ling attacks either.
Yeah, it really doesn't do much if HyuN's going to do this every single game, right?
Especially when you can get scouts like this, and you confirm that HyuN is doing the exact same thing in Game 3. I feel like Rogue's got a nice little advantage here.
It's kind of in his head at this point. It's like, well, you're using the same build again. We've seen this 2 times already. I know how you're playing.
And Rogue is doing the same build again, except each time he adapts and makes it better.
Oh. Gonna lose an overload by the looks of things here. It's a little annoying. So close. Oh, maybe not.
I think he will lose it, right?
Yeah, he should lose it. There's nothing really to stop him on the map. Boom.
Overlord's got a little bit more fast in this expansion, but not that fast.
Yeah, not yet. Maybe Legacy, though, grant us such a gift. Look at this, though. You're going to deny the third, at least for a little while, pulling that drone back. Some unexpected lane pressure coming from HyuN.
Yep, the spine is still burrowing. Uh-oh, no. That was still pretty good for Rogue, actually.
It wasn't the West sort of trade.
Is he going to go for the spine here with those Banes? Nah, he's going to try to run by.
Oh, that's a lot of banelings. He's actually going to be looking for some heavy economic damage.
Okay, going in here.
Oh, no. Not
Spine getting such great hits. Need more than 1. You need 2 to actually get this damage done. Just
like, what to do?
I think he might have been waiting for the larva to spawn to maybe kill the larva.
Yeah,
but
he wanted the lava. The lava.
Oh well. HyuN making more banelings at home.
Third base finishes up. Good for HyuN. Good timing for him. Mutas aren't even out yet. Spire's just about to finish up.
Both players killing the cooling towers here to make those ling run bys a little bit weaker. Uh-oh, HyuN. It's a move away.
Oh, nearly crushed the ling.
It looks like they improved the AI slowly over time for that. It doesn't really kill lings or zealots or anything like that as much as it used to.
I used to like that. Look at this huge counterattack from Rogue. He's going to try something, but that's a lot of banelings.
Oh, man, yeah. That was kind of crazy that he wanted to commit to that queen, especially when there was a transfuse there.
Yeah, not the best hits either from those banelings.
Yeah, a bit too early on the detonation. He detonated both. Could have probably just gotten the same damage with 1.
Beautiful timing with these spores again. Muta's half done. Spores begin.
This is the critical moment of this game, is the first Muta wave. How much does it get done? How much pressure can it actually put on? Meanwhile, does HyuN find damage with this counterattack? This is going to be the... I don't want to say the deciding moment, but this is going to give one player such an edge that it's very difficult to recover from.
Yeah, well, it's this, and it's going to be the transition period. Like, how soon does Rogue transition, and how does he do it?
Oh,
Getting
man.
this queen's actually a great advantage.
Yeah, it is. Now he can actually win this link fight as well. Would not even mind to see him morph like 2 banelings here.
Yeah, if you can trigger this baneling without taking too much loss.
Ooh. Oh, look at that. Doesn't get anything, and it actually pushes the mutas away.
Yeah, forcing them back like this is a huge advantage. Gives him so much breathing space. Infestation Pit nearly finished as well.
Absolutely, exactly what I was going to say. With this Infestation Pit up this early, he didn't get Pathogen Glands last game, but I think he can actually do it this time and get all of his infestations out with more energy, because last game he got it so late. Look at these spores way too soon for these mutas to do anything.
Yeah, not paying attention with those mutas either.
Wakey, I love it.
Yeah, man, you're going to wake up when you're harassing with mutas, or you're just going to lose them like that to spores.
No, it's a quick transition again. Only, how many mutas did he commit to? Like 7? Something like that.
He's got like 7 now, I think. He lost 1.
Yeah, 7 mutas he's got left. Ooh, this queen should be able to save it.
It's going to be close. So close. 17 HP.
Finding a little bit of damage with these mutas, actually. Might be able to get this extractor, yeah. Should be able to get it because the spore's so late.
Yeah, not really spreading out his spores properly. Yeah, and that's a big blow at this point. You know, you really want to have as much gas as you can in this mid game off 6 gases, off 3 bases, so you can get all those upgrades, get the Hydras, get those infestors out.
Yeah. So this time he's well prepared, but that queen was so low. Would you say that was worth it? For 1 muta for 1 queen? I think it's
absolutely.
I think it's worth it because the injects are so important for the next wave of this game.
Yeah, and the mutas are becoming redundant right now. Like, they're losing their purpose. They have map control for now, and they've kind of denied old scouting to a point, but beyond this, they can't do much.
This is stressing me out, man. Only one of these players can advance to even have a chance to be Classic.
It's a crime. It's a complete crime here. Right now, supply is favoring HyuN by a little bit, as well as the upgrades.
Oh, getting an investor is huge. Like you said, they're losing their efficiency here. These Mulists are losing their usefulness. If you could just kill an investor like that, that shouldn't happen. HyuN should not allow that to happen.
Yeah, that is a big blow. Let's see if HyuN wants to go for timing once again. He didn't have much luck last time he tried this. He kind of ran into the wall of fungals. That was Rogue. And I think he might be doing the same once more.
Does he have a spine group this time? He only has the one spine from the early game. That's one thing he had as well last game that he doesn't have this time.
He'll have a nice
Rogue.
concave as well.
Yeah, and he can have some units on the high ground. Like, if he has his infestors on the high ground at the third, he could do a lot with them defensively. Wow, even the queens are coming across the map. This is really, really committed to here by HyuN. He really wants this. This is basically all in. He doesn't have +2 yet either, so I feel like you should wait for that.
You should wait for that. You never really want to fight without that upgrade advantage, especially if you were the person to open roaches and they were the person to open spire. You'll always have that advantage. Just got to wait for it just a few more seconds.
This time, again, he doesn't have Hydraless range. He hasn't even started it, and Rogue does have Hydra range.
That is an interesting mistake that he keeps making here. He's going to go for it now, though.
+2, still not finished yet. And look at these fungals. Hydra's at the back without range, not able to do anything here. And look at this concave here for Rogue with the Hydra range. He just crushes this army, easy peasy.
The anti-timing, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, man. That
Exactly
is
what you don't want.
This is the example of an anti-time, man. Put a picture of this in the dictionary of StarCraft right next to the definition.
Yeah. How to attack before your upgrade finishes, GG. Like, he's so far behind, a counterattack might just do the trick.
Just without Hydra range. He had so much money to have that so much earlier on. It's just a huge mistake. It's not even a forgivable mistake. You know?
Unforgivable at this point. Unforgivable.
It's going to cost him his life in Star League, you know? Yeah. And that's how he'll be punished for this mistake.
Yeah, that was such an all-in, and like to be not waiting for that upgrade like that is kind of a mystery at this point. Maybe he just doesn't have the confidence to go further than this. Maybe he can't be Classic, so he's like, I'm going to throw caution to the wind and just try one more time, and if I don't make it, then oh well. It's hard to say, but that was really off-putting mistake.
Could be nerves, it could be something else, but yeah, this is a basic level mistake. That's going to be it. Rogue will take this win and advance.
That's an unfortunate loss there. As you see HyuN looking pretty crushed at this point.
Well, what's he going to do after this? GG is out of Korean tournaments for the rest of the year. Rogue keeping his hopes alive. Will face the defending champion now. And the third matchup, now that he has to play, he played a ZBT, he's played a ZBZ, and he now goes full circle to the hardest thing you ever have to do in a group of 4 players is to play all 3 matchups, and now he has to do it against the defending champion.
That's right. So it's going to be exciting to see a new Zerg challenger up against Classic. How is Rogue going to approach this guy? I'm sure the last thing Rogue was expecting is Classic in the lower bracket grand finals. Or lower bracket finals, sorry, not grand finals. It's weird.
Yep.
I guess it is a grand final for this group.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we go, I want to leave you guys with this. Go out there, spread the word. Be posting this, posting this stream on Twitter. Tell your friends, get it out there, discuss these matches with your friends, because it's going to be a sick final match we're going to do to decide the final player in the round of 8. We'll be back after 10 minutes. See you then.